I work night security at an abandoned water park. Someone keeps turning the slides on. People always ask why an abandoned place would need security. Let me explain. If something burns down, the city pays for it. If someone gets hurt trespassing, lawsuits happen. If a kid falls off a broken ride, there's an investigation. And places like this, Half Moon Water Slide Park, are a magnet for dumb teenagers and TikTok explorers. So yeah, they hire guys like me. Low pay, long hours, and a flashlight that barely works. But at least it was boring. Until last Tuesday. The park's been shut down since 2009. Some kid went missing during a night event and they never found him. Whole place went bankrupt a few months later. Nobody touched it after that. No buyers, no demolition. Just sat there, rotting in the dark. The slides are still up. Giant, twisting tubes of faded plastic that creak in the wind. The wave pool was a dry crater, and the main tower, the tall one with the 6-story drop slide, is chained shut. At least it was. Tuesday night, I was doing my first round, 11:47 p.m. I always walk the same path. Entrance gate, locker rooms, food court, slides, tower. Everything was normal until I got to the slides. Then I heard it. Water, flowing, splashing, rushing. I froze, pulled out my flashlight. The lazy river was running. Except there was no water in that thing. Not anymore. Just cracked cement and a few raccoon bones. And yet, I could hear it, rushing past me, echoing down the path. I walked over to the control hut. The power box was open. The main switch was on. That shouldn't be possible. The park's been cut off from the grid for years. There's no power. And still, the intercom crackled to life. A distorted voice whispered, "All riders, remain seated with your arms inside the raft." I turned the switch off. The sound stopped. I told myself it was a shorted wire, echoes. Maybe I was just tired. Until the next night. I arrived at 10:58, early. Thought I'd check on the cameras before heading out. We only have 6 working ones, all black and white, all grainy as hell. They're more for show than anything else. Camera 2, pointed at the base of the main slide tower, was showing movement. A figure walking in slow circles around the tower. I zoomed in. No detail, just a shape. Slender, lopsided, almost like it was leaning to one side. I watched for 5 minutes. It didn't leave, it didn't stop, just kept walking. When I finally got outside, it was gone, but the chain on the tower door was broken, snapped like someone had cut it with bolt cutters. I didn't sleep that day. Wednesday night, I brought a bat. No cameras showed movement, so I walked the whole park twice. When I passed the tower, the door was open a crack. I didn't go in, but I heard something coming from inside. Not footsteps, not voices. Breathing. Deep. Wet. Too loud to be human. I ran. Thursday, my boss texted. "Notice anything weird on shift? Slide tower lights are on. Pretty sure the building doesn't even have lights." He attached a photo taken from a highway dash cam, apparently. The tower windows were glowing yellow, like floodlights were on inside. That night, I didn't do rounds. I stayed in the security shack, door locked, bat in hand. At 2:31 a.m., every monitor turned to static, except one. Camera 6, entrance to the wave pool. It showed a boy, soaking wet, standing motionless at the pool's edge, staring straight into the lens. He didn't blink, he didn't move, and when I checked the pool 10 minutes later, there were wet footprints leading toward the tower. Friday, I quit. Told myself I didn't need the money that bad. Told my boss I saw someone break in and refused to risk my life. He didn't fight me on it. But then last night, I got an email. No sender, just a video file, 30 seconds long. It was security footage from the night the park shut down. You can hear kids screaming, not in fun, in panic. Then the footage cuts to the main slide, just as something crawls out of it. It isn't clear, too much static, but it's too big, and it moves wrong. I tried to delete it, but the file keeps coming back. Every time I open my laptop now, the slides start playing. They tore the tower down this morning. Some kind of incident. Police tape everywhere. I drove by on the way to my brother's. The foundation's gone, flattened. But the slide is still there. Just one tube, standing straight up like a straw in the dirt. And the water is pouring out of it. Constant, endless, no pipes, no tank. Just falling from somewhere above, from nowhere at all.